predictive programming. Anyway, we covered that pretty good already.
Hey, this is a shout out to the whole.
This one, it says former CIA officer sentenced to 40 years to prison for revealing CIA's ability to convert internet connected TVs into listening devices and possession of child sex abuse material. Real news, no bullshit. I thought this was the guy who gave the information to WikiLeaks. Is this that guy? You know, I always say, it's the whistleblower that goes to jail, and the people that they point out that did something illegal or shady or corrupt or whatever gets to continue to do what they're doing, and the person that snitched goes to jail. Like, we really do have a no snitching ass. They were talking about that in the hood. The hood didn't make that shit up or whatever. Like, the whole ass government is that way with the no snitching. They'd be like, who snitched? Whoever snitched, lock their ass up for 40 years or kill them, suicide them, get them up out of there. The people that was doing the illegal shit, like, oh, he trying to snitch on me, he trying to get the American people to know what I was doing. Get him, and everybody's on board with that because they're all doing shady stuff, so they don't want their stuff to get shown to the light. If somebody shares some stuff to the light, that even if it wasn't their stuff, they're gonna be like, get that person, because they might come around and show some of my stuff to these people. We can't be having that. Lock them up 40 years. Send a message to anybody else who think about doing that shit. Because if you think about doing that shit, we're gonna do you like Julian Assange, or we're gonna do you like this guy right here, Joshua Schulte. Former CIA officer has been sentenced to 40 years in prison for committing the largest data breach in CIA history, along with additional charges. The DOJ outlined Schulte's charges, including espionage, computer hacking, contempt of court, making false statements to the FBI, and possession of child sex abuse material. U.S. Attorney Damian Williamson said Joshua Schulte betrayed his country by committing some of the most brazen, heinous crimes of espionage in American history. When the FBI caught him, Schulte doubled down and tried to cause even more harm to this nation by waging what he described as an information war of publishing top secret information from behind bars. All the while, Schulte collected thousands upon thousands of videos and images of children being subjected to sickening abuse for his own personal gratification. So, I'm willing to bet. I mean, what do I know? But the child sex stuff, I'm willing to bet they put that on him. Like, I'm willing to bet they put that in there so that the charges, the rest of the stuff can stick. I could be wrong, you know, but then they're like, he's attacking the United States or whatever by sharing to the American people shady stuff that our government is doing. That's how he's attacking the United States. It says Schulte, who served as a computer engineer at the CIA Center for Cyber Intelligence, leaked classified data to WikiLeaks. So it is the WikiLeaks guy, like I said, revealing CIA tactics such as hacking smartphones and converting internet-connected TVs into listening devices connected in 2022. Schulte's actions were described as an act of revenge against the CIA for ignoring his grievances regarding the work environment. Yeah, so you screw over your workers and then they get you back. Like, there's no loyalty. I saw a post about the 2-week notice thing, and it's like the 2-week notice thing is outdated now because the companies don't care. And then when you do give them 2 weeks notice, they're probably going to screw over you even more because now they know you're leaving. So it's like, they're not going to let you come back either. So it's like you don't have any real benefit to giving them 2 weeks notice unless it has to do with some kind of benefits that you get or whatever that they have to give you, but then they could just fire you and then you won't get the benefits anyway. But yeah, so he's attacking the government because the lines I read earlier was like he's attacking the country or whatever, and it's like he's attacking the country by revealing hacking tactics that the government has that they're using on their regular citizens. It says, despite representing himself and claiming that anyone could have been behind the leaks, prosecutors argue that Schulte abused his administrative privileges to steal files after being transferred due to personal disputes. During a search of his apartment, the FBI uncovered multiple computers and servers were under layers of encryption where thousands of videos and images of disturbing and horrific child sexual abuse materials. According to the CIA, the release of classified information by WikiLeaks had devastating effects on the CIA's intelligence gathering capabilities, endangering personnel and costing the agency hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay, yeah, so it didn't have nothing to do with the election and Hillary Clinton not winning and all of that. It had nothing to do with politics and how the American people looked at these documents online. It had nothing to do with that. It was because the intelligence gathering capabilities and endangering personnel and costing the agency hundreds of millions of dollars. So yeah, that was the reason. Another view, Schutte has maintained his innocence on all charges, arguing that he was framed and scapegoated for the leak. Schutte also claimed that the CSAM images and videos were not his and had been uploaded without his knowledge by others onto a server he operated. And that's what I'm saying. I really would not be surprised. You know, you have the CIA stuff going on. You've got this hacking stuff going on. Them hacking into his stuff and putting these images on his hard drive or whatever will be perfect in this situation to make sure that we get him. Like, he's not going to mess over on us. We're going to get his ass. Like, you couldn't tell me. I'm sorry. It's the perfect thing to come up with. It's people going to get emotional. It's the perfect thing to put on there to be like, oh, this guy's a scumbag. I don't believe it. You got this spy versus spy shit going on. I don't believe it. I mean, it could be true that he was looking at that stuff, but I don't believe it. I believe it's more likely they put that shit on there. They went in there and confiscated his equipment, knowing that stuff was on there, so they could get him on that. I mean, he's a CIA guy. Why would he leave that stuff on his hard drive or whatever, upload? Like, honestly, truthfully, okay, follow me here, okay? I'm not a scumbag, but if you wanted to look at this stuff, you don't have to download it to your damn computer. You could stream the shit. And this guy's a spook. He's an FBI, he's a CIA guy, so he knows this stuff, I'm sure. Why would he upload the shit on his computer so it'll be evidence of it? Come on. It says, oh yes, exposing the CIA, and then he magically has explicit material in his possession. What a total coincidence, haha. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. Another one, it says, headline should read, FBI plants a child porn on whistleblower's computer and gets him convicted. They're saying, I hadn't read these comments. Like, I just barely freaking skimmed over this and shared it. But I hadn't read these comments. So, and these comments are saying the same thing I'm saying. Like, it's a logical conclusion. It says, so they can turn your TV into a listening device remotely, but they can't remotely upload files on your computer, right? Another one, it says the porn charges were an obvious setup to silence a defector and terrify anyone else thinking about outing KGB. I meant CIA. Another one, it says, so he whistle blew, then they just hit him with CP charges to discredit his character or what? Because I know the feds are the largest distributor of child porn for the honest pots. It says the irony, the CIA is locking him up for spying because the CIA is spying. That is ironic. He spied on us. Or he exposed that we were spying on people. And we're going to lock him up for spying on us. You can't do that. We got a monopoly on that.
Yeah, man.
That's hot shit right there, man.
So what we gonna do? We gonna dub that?
Yeah, man, let's do it, dog. Let's get it
Your
done.
buttons and they get you emotionally charged. Meanwhile, they slide out the back door with the bag.
Minister of Satan for the Satanic Temple.